They say humidity is the poor man's altitude. Well, it's time to put that to the test. It's time to head for the mountains and get that rarefied air. This is a runner's weekend in Denver, Colorado. All right, guys, just got out of an Uber. My Uber was a Tesla. That's the first time that's ever happened. But I'm here at Highland Tap and Burger, and there it is, the ASICS van. Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
Good to see you again.
Thank you all for coming, really appreciate it. We're super excited to have everyone. The whole goal of the van is just to connect with runners across the country. We want to uplift the communities that everyone runs in, and it wouldn't be possible without any of you. So thank you guys all for coming out tonight.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming out. We're going to do our standard 5K and 10K routes today. But first we have ASICS here. The ASICS van is on their way to the World Championships in Eugene. They are stopping in Denver tonight. Everybody's got their Meta Speeds on. These shoes are amazing.
So you guys are in the 10K group now. Yeah, you're in the 10K, come on.
Oh no!
5K. All right, guys, just past the 3-mile mark, and I'm definitely feeling the altitude. All right. So it comes in a squeeze jar?
This one does, it's a treble one. So
Okay.
from home. And it usually comes in a jar.
That's in my, oh my god.
God, this is salty.
Very salty.
Oh, you need to give me a warning about that. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today I am on Magnolia Road with serious runner Steven Ganoza. He's showing me the route, showing me how it's done out here, and we're gonna see if we can run the whole thing, 15 miles, but I'm having a hard time with this elevation.
But that's okay, you don't have to run the whole thing as long as you get some content.
That's right. So we're 1.5 miles in, where the bulk of the footage from today will be from. Man, it's hilly. And there's more uphill, I bet, once we round this blind curve.
There's more epicness.
This is the last hill, right?
In this direction.
Okay.
Woohoo! First mag.
There we go. 15. Whew. Good job.
Good job, man.
Thanks for bringing me out here.
Yeah.
This kicked my butt.
Sub 3. He's run mags. You're a serious runner now.
That's right. I finally got the badge, guys. Achievement unlocked.
You made pretty good time, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Now I spend the rest of the afternoon trying to catch my breath. All showered up after that run with Steven Ganoza. Super fantastic time, but I was exhausted, almost falling asleep on the drive home. That was a tough drive for me to make. I showered up and I was going to take a nap, but I haven't eaten lunch yet. So I'm gonna try to find a sandwich shop. I think there's one over here. Hopefully it's still open. I don't even know what day it is, but I feel like it's a work day, so maybe the sandwich shops downtown are open. Let's see how it goes.
So the place I went for lunch was called Snarf's. It was a sandwich place that reminded me a lot of Potbellies. They have toasted sandwiches. I got some salt and vinegar chips to go with my sandwich. And while I was waiting for it though, I was enamored with the art that they have on the wall, which is all Star Wars themed. Later on that evening, I met up with a couple of Kofuzi Run Club members at Beau Jo's, a pizza place where they feature Colorado-style pizza. The dough is extra thick, and then the crust is even more gargantuan. We had a pizza with a bunch of toppings, ricotta cheese, pineapple. It's actually pretty tasty. They serve all their drinks in ball jars, which I'm a pretty big fan of. It reminds me of home. And then the thing about those crusts, though, is they ask if you want to have a side of ranch or blue cheese dressing with it, but the traditional way to eat it is to drizzle some honey right on the crust. It turns out being a really nice dessert, and the server kind of talked about it as being a meal and dessert all in one.
All right, guys, it is a little bit before 9 a.m. here on a Friday, heading back up to Boulder again today. This morning, I'm going to be meeting someone that I've been following on YouTube for a really long time. We've been interacting in social media back and forth, but I've never actually met in person until today. I'm very excited to be meeting up Ryan Duzer, heading over to his place in Boulder, and then he's going to take me around on some trails.
Yeah. Right on. Hell yeah. This is cool.
Is this okay to park here?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was reserved or not.
Yep.
Well, thanks
we're on camera.
Yeah, we're on
Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
Cruiser. This is a cruiser bike across the country in 2009. This is the bike I rode home from Honduras when I was a Peace Corps volunteer.
Yeah.
Trek 8000. And you can see there's lots of bikes everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of bikes.
Yeah, this is the bike that I helped design. This is the bike I use on all my adventures. Here's my e-bike.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, we got the carbon belt drive. It's very interesting. Got the internal gearing here, so it's just very low maintenance.
So you can get dirty, dusty.
Dirty, dusty, snow and mud doesn't really affect it.
Cool.
Boom.
Awesome.
And then,
Balcony full of bikes.
This is my garage.
Okay.
More bikes out
Amazing.
there. I don't drive, so
Yeah.
bikes are my car.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is my humble abode.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me in.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful in here.
Totally. Yeah, it's pretty simple. This is the backdrop to most of my videos when I'm
Yeah.
editing.
Definitely looks familiar.
Yeah, and
Very
it's
cool.
messy right now because
Yeah.
I'm packing for a trip. I'm going to Sweden. I'm going to ride my bike the length of Sweden. I was an exchange
Wow.
student there.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to my adopted homeland.
Cool. Really cool. Well, you know, I was thinking when I talked to you, I'm like, I don't even know if he'll be in town. Who knows where in the world?
Totally. I'm
Ryan will
always
be.
gone. So
Yeah.
we lucked out.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, this is my
Cool.
little spot
So
here.
cool. Beautiful.
Can't wait.
Boulder's known for its trail, so we got to get you on some dirt.
All right, all right.
Welcome to my backyard, buddy.
Thank you. It's beautiful out here.
These are the trails I grew up on. This is
Amazing.
where I learned. This is where I learned to love running.
In Chicago, there's a lot of bike commuting, but along the lakefront, I'll see, you know, little packs of cyclists. But you know, here, everyone's on a bike, and they got their.
I've never had a car.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you get to the airport?
I take the bus.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's either bus or bike.
Oh, okay.
And bike can get me all around Boulder
Yeah, yeah.
for sure. And then if I need to go further, I take the bus. And if I'm going to like another city, then I'll usually rent a bike
Right.
in another city, or use, you know, bike share, all that stuff that's happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing good, man. You're eating these trails for breakfast. You know, you can do it. What I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen, is that Kofuzi can definitely run 100 miles, and I think that he should.
Yeah, I mean, running 100 miles is one thing. Running Leadville is a different animal, I
That's
think.
true, up at altitude.
Yeah.
But I've seen plenty of people do it, man.
All right.
And you know, you're a strong runner, you're fast, you've got the miles, you know, the crowd, the energy of Leadville will take you. Big hill. Last one, last one. I promise it's the last hill.
Okay.
Maybe I'm lying. Yeah! You want to come and get some cold water?
I would love some. Thanks for the run. That was beautiful out there.
Amazing. I loved it.
Had a fun time running with Ryan. Great to finally meet him in person. That was an amazing route and just a fantastic way to meet someone and spend some time together, and I had such a great time. Now I've got another run coming up in about an hour. I've got a little bit of time. Fortunately, it's still here in Boulder. We'll be meeting Des over at DesFit for another run, another 10 miles, 1,500 feet of climbing. Should be interesting. I gotta fuel up, so I've got some fruit, some chips, and some juice, lots of sugars. Hopefully that'll be enough to get me through the next run. Out here with Des. He's gonna take me out on some trails here in Boulder. We're about 45 seconds into this run and I'm already gassed. Whew. I ran a master's steeplechase last year, and I put the camera down for that. I let my wife film me for that one.
Do you have time to watch any other YouTube channels?
A little bit. I try to watch, like, see who's new, who's could use a little bit of a bump in terms of if they're making good content, but they have, like, you know, anywhere between 1 and 10,000 subscribers. I try to find those people. Ooh, that's tight. Thank you. That was an amazing run.
That's awesome.
What a great route.
No, that's it's actually the first time like I said, it's the first time I ran that. Actually.
Awesome.
I've biked it so many times, but that's
Cool.
a fantastic run too.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, thanks for coming along.
I'm winded. What a fantastic route to go on. Such beautiful views. The trail was flowy at parts, technical at parts, just a great route to run. Thanks so much to Des for showing me the way and just showing me a really good time out here in Boulder. Now I'm gonna head back to Whole Foods because I wanna refill my water bottle. I'm super thirsty and I wanna get a couple more sweet drinks. I just need a lot of sugar. My legs are shot and I'm exhausted. Then after that, I'm gonna head back to the place I went to for dinner last night because I lost my wallet there. And I am so glad I called them earlier today. They did find it, so I'm gonna go back there. And while I'm at the pizza place, I might as well order another pizza. So that's what I'm gonna have for dinner today, / lunch, because I only had a little bit of fruit and some snacks for lunch. So I'm gonna have pizza for another meal, get that Colorado style pizza, and then we'll head back to the hotel. All right, got my wallet, got the pizza. Now let's go back, get a shower, eat some food, maybe take a nap. I'm exhausted.
So many places.
Ready? Yep, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Thanks for waiting up for me.
7?
Oh, no. This is good.
That was good.
Great job. Good run today, guys.
Great job. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, great to run with you guys. Yeah. Whew. It is amazing out here.
So we got like 45 miles in 3 days.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
After the run, we headed over to Morrison, Colorado to get some breakfast. There was a little bit of a wait for a table, so we put our feet into Bear Creek as we waited. The wait wasn't very long though, and soon we were seated at the Cow. This is a place that serves what is apparently a Colorado-themed ketchup. They do have really good omelets and sweet potato home fries, and their own brand of hot sauce, which seems to be a common thing at breakfast places in Colorado. After breakfast, we headed over to Red Rocks. I had never been there before, and I had no idea there was so much uphill walking and stairs. But even though we were tired after the run, all the effort was certainly worth it, as the views here are just absolutely stunning.
It is about 3:35 in the afternoon here on Saturday. I am heading back in the car up to Boulder to meet up with Jonathan Levitt. It didn't work out to go on a run with him this morning, and so I was like, hey, let's just meet up for a coffee or something. But instead he said, why don't you come over and let's do a podcast. So I'm really excited about that because I've been listening to his podcast for a while. So I'm gonna head over there, get on the mics, and have a little bit of an interview. So back to Boulder. Awesome. Is it all right if I film this a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. This looks comfy.
Yes.
Is this for me here or
yes.
which side do you want?
Yep.
Okay.
And can I get you some water or something?
Yeah, water would be great.
Cool. So you just switched on your GoPro.
Yeah.
I'm curious about something you were saying earlier, where you felt when you were vlogging, you were videoing the day instead of living the day. Mm-hmm. It's something I, as you can imagine, struggle with as well. Like, how do you stay present but also capture content?
Hi. You did a good job, pup. You did a good job.
Yeah, sure, you were good too.
Just finished the interview with Jonathan. It's going to be on For the Long Run Pod coming up. I'll post a link to that in the description when that becomes available. We had a little bit of the issues with the dogs. I was apparently sitting in Alfie's seat and he wasn't happy about it. It took us a while to figure it out, but eventually we got it sorted and we were able to finish the interview. It was a lot of fun, and I look forward to spending more time with Jonathan the next time I get to Boulder. Now, what I want to do though is head to get some dinner. It is about 6 o'clock, and I'm going to go to a place that was recommended to me by another Boulder resident. I guess she's not a Boulder native, but a Boulder resident. Pizzeria Locale. We're gonna check it out, get some pizza, and I think that's gonna be my last meal here in Denver. Although I guess we're in Boulder.
I didn't know this ahead of time, but Pizzeria Locale is a little bit more of an upscale pizza restaurant. They serve Neapolitan style pizzas and have a pretty solid wine and beer list. I ordered a local IPA and had the fungi pizza Lots of really strong, savory flavors, absolutely delicious. I was, though, very underdressed for this restaurant. After I ate, I filled up with gas because I was going to be leaving for the airport the following morning. Looking back on this trip, I got to see so many beautiful views. The thing that I'll remember the most is the people that I met here and the miles that I was able to share with them. You know, except for the fact that I needed my phone for navigating around Denver and Boulder, I really didn't look at my phone at all this week while I was here. And I know I can't always live like that, but in the summertime, it's definitely the best way to live.
Yo, what's going